Hello, everybody. It's Sandy Wilhelmina, and I am here to hopefully follow the rules and to give a scrap, which is a collaboration between many talented artists and peeps to talk about why we give a scrap about the environment. And it's Angela's Traveling Crafters birthday month. So she does this every year, and we just have a lot of fun and use up some scraps out of our stuff. Thank you for coming, all of you. If you're new here, welcome. If you've always been here, bless you. So, I watched a few videos, and I hope I'm going to get this right, Angela, because I'm not a good joiner, and this is why. So, we're supposed to make something with the scraps we have. These are just some of them. I'm going to try and stay in camera here. That's a little better. I know it looks like really slanted, but that's the best I can do right now. And, well, what's going on around here? We have Penny settling in. She's a very good dog. And Louise has started to be not so sure, but I think it's more because Penny doesn't put up with the rough housing like Jolly did. And Penny doesn't have hair like Jolly did to grab, so Louise is a little confused. But she'll get there. Only been a few weeks. But really, that's it. The weather's crazy. We had to move our shearing day off to the end of the month. And that's really about it around here. Jim had some minor foot surgery Friday, so he's kind of off his feet and missing karate. He's missing his peeps, and he's recheck his Friday, and hopefully he'll be free to be him, at least able to drive and things. So fingers crossed, because he had always on the go, and this is really hard for him. And those of us with him. And here we go. All right, I just put this down for Snicks. This was a scrap project I did. I try to use them up before I'm done at night, because otherwise I end up with them everywhere. And I try not to save scraps because I end up with a bucket full all the time and I never get through. So this was just a plate from a book. This was what the flower is called. And I used some diamond glaze to make my little black color spots look shiny. That's that. That will probably be a journal card or something tipped into a journal. That one. And here's some stuff. I am also doing doing some fun stuff for Sandra, and I will put her link down below. Sandra Wildermuth, and she's done Sandra, what did she call this? Surprise bag. We're supposed to take what's in this envelope and make something with it. So this is going to be part of my give a scrap, because Sandra gives a scrap. And any of you who want to also do this, just use the hashtag. And you're welcome to join us. Oh, look, you wonderful thing, you. Good look, you guys. Oh, I hope I can use this envelope again because it's really pretty. All right, what's in here? Hopefully some instructions. Lined bag challenge. Okay, what does this say? Inside the envelope. Oh, Sandra, you have a very talented paper cutting. You'll find 4 mystery items wrapped in a piece of tea-dyed paper. Check. Check. Those are your challenge elements. Your challenge is to create a junk journal embellishment using all 4 items somewhere in your design. No rules beyond that. Just play, explore, and let your creativity shine. Size does not matter. That's good to know. Um, oh, let's see. When your piece is finished, send it back to me. Have your piece postmarked by April 17th. I must be running at the last minute, which is part of my charm, it seems. It's always been that way. Last minute. I gotta start this due tomorrow. But at least I had ideas about it. And she sent me this beautiful little tag that she made. Thank you for participating. Blossom and inspire. And the hashtag is blind bag envelope challenge. Very cute, Sandra. Thank you. Okay, so what do we have here? Big old mess. I have just scraps and scraps and scraps. This is just a couple days worth, you guys. So we're going to try and make something with these scraps to celebrate someone's birthday, Earth Day, and the line bag challenge. Let's see what's in here. My fingers are cold and they're not working very well. All right, so here is the piece of pretty paper. There is a piece of lace. It says, be the branch off from the big water, dance over stones, keep on flowing, and supply life. That's fun. Oh, this must be wrapping paper. She has the best collection of wrapping paper. How pretty is that? And then a book page. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Sandra. Maybe this paper is also part of it. That's 5. And we have the envelope too. So now think. I did not know what was in the envelope. So I'm kind of starting from the holy crap. I have to do this spot. If you guys want to see me do more crafting, well, here we go. You lucky peanuts, you. Oh, we even have a scrap there. Pretty tape. Oh, with some paper. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It's like quilt pieces. I do not need more washi tape, you guys. Tell me. All right, now let's use this as a base. And it could have a boop boopy doo boop doopy doo. I love this paper. I want to say, I don't know whose that is. So I got to clear the board here a little bit. So if we made this into a flapper, how about that? Goes there. And you know what? My thoughts have no rhyme or reason. We just glue it down. So she'd love me for it. We'll start with that. I'm just going from there. I'm just winging it. I've got my handy dandy Distress inks here. And blowing out space. Sorry, y'all. I am never prepared. I'm thinking while we're working. That counts, right? Yes. Went to town already today. I had a prescription, and I picked up a sandwich at Quick Trip. Now I'm stuffed. For now, anyway. All right, so we're doing this. Okay. I usually use Fabric-Tac glue because I want to make sure things stay where they belong. I don't know if it's our climate here. I do have trouble with art glitter glue not sticking. So I do tend to, and I use a lot of glue, so don't gasp in the background. Good to see how shaky my hands always are. Oh, for Pete's sake. See what I mean? Okay. Put that there. It's a little crooked, but we don't care. Crooked is good. So now we have that. I have lots of stuff. Bits of lace, some string, some beautiful tea-dyed paper from, I believe it's from, my gosh, my names are not here. Tracy. Tracy. It's Tracy's paper. And I buy from you guys so that, because I don't take the time to do anything like that. So we've made this so it has to be this way. Do we need a pocket like that? Are we going to close this up? I think so. Let's just do one of these. I'd like to put ink on these so that I remember that that is actually a pocket. So then you have a tuck, and a cute little pocket. I like it. I'm just going to do the bottom tuck though. So here's the, yeah, that's it. So that will hold something. And I think I'm going to go ahead and pin this closed. The pocket. I like it pockets today. Let's have some pockets. Pockets and pockets. If you haven't ever been over to Sandra's channel, she is a hoot. If you're having a bad day, I've never met a more cheerful woman in my life, I swear. She is amazing. She just makes me laugh. Okay, I think we're going to have to leave that as a flapper. So what would we like to put on the back of this? How about some pretty wallpaper? How about some pretty wrapping paper? Look at that. It's just the right size. I'm seeing in camera, and so we could do, or do we want the big flowers? Big flowers. Okay, I'm going to take it here. I'm not sure if we have to use all of it, every bit of each thing, but I'm going to, I guess, see how it goes. Wrinkled and crumpled. This way. I think it goes this way, but we'll do this. And I'm going to use my glue stick for this one. Elmer's purple glue. I got stuff everywhere, you guys. So I think you probably all know me well enough to know that old paper and books have followed me home my whole life, and I never really had an exact idea of how I wanted them to continue their little lives because nobody wanted what I had, and I just kept bringing it home. Did not matter because I love these things. So Earth Day and doing Get a Scrap with Angela makes me remember how many things you can do with these things and why you would want to do them. And this cookie here, you could still read it. I don't know. It's a big cute kind of taggy thing. I maybe should have waited. I know what we can do. Oh, would this be fun? Oh boy, let's see. Be here and here. Nope. Now, I'm this in half. I'm going to I'm going to glue this here and this here. So you'll still be able to read it, but when things are in the pocket, it'll just look like fancy writing. I like that. Little bit of color. Hope I'm staying in screen. You guys aren't having like a whole thing of watching me do everything. I wonder if I pull this closer. Hopefully it won't knock my camera out. It might be a little better. Okay, so we're putting this on with the old glue stick. I do putter around like this almost every night before I leave my office, my toy room. And please excuse if you see it's ink on my fingers because I've been experimenting with ink. There's a lot for me to learn. Okay, these are breath. How's that? So then this lifts up. Fancy dancy, as Hazel would say. Hazel Anaka. She does some pretty fun interviews every week on Wednesdays. Get to know some of our fellow crafters. Try to trim that up, but I'm known for being neat and tidy. So we could still do a sliver of this and have some book page. It'd be nice to cover this up. So I think I'm into tearing things lately. Incredible. I just cried and cried. I don't want to try and cry with this, so we'll do this. Ink. So Angela has a birthday month. I think a lot of our friends here have birthdays in April and May. May would be my birthday month. I don't have any fancy plans like the girls do. Um, but she celebrates all month because why not? Or I could do this. I could do that. I don't want to be too much in the way of that. And I really do want to use this. But this is kind of white, isn't it? All right, away we go. I've been watching some of the other people's videos. What a bunch of creative peeps. It is amazing and fun. I'm going to wrap it around this side. I like it. Oh, ink on my fingers. What if we oh, here's some ledger. It's kind of greeny. My word. Except then I'm going to cover it all up, aren't I? Let's see. We could do a belly band or a pocket right here, right? I could cut this head in half so we can still see the flower. All right. Got it frayed out. Well, if I can't see enough of the flower, we can always add, right? Yeah, let's do that. There you go. How's that for using scraps, Ange? So I can put these in that. You can see how my wonky brain works, you guys. That's kind of masterboard-ish, isn't it? Whoop. It needs a few more. Let's put the white one over there. That can go here, upside down. Let's see. Still going off camera for you guys. Look at me, no ink. Do that. Oh boy, they went through the flower. That's why we have glue. Can't even really tell what it is now, huh? I think I was going for this direction. Oh boy. And I might as well finish the side there a little bit with the last flowers that's left. Make it ragged looking. Hopefully it doesn't look too much like I put nothing but straight edge pieces in. That's better. What do you think, everyone? Too late now because I got my glue. Slow with the paper. That is so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have lace. Well, that would be better, wouldn't it? That would be a much cuter little thing. Oh, look at that. It could wrap right around. That there. And this could wrap right around for a pocket in the front. Yatsy, huh? Penny's looking at me like, what are you doing, weirdo? You're talking to nobody. And then it would wrap around here. Oh, I think so. Let's put a little something behind that. Words. Marcella Splinter regretfully departs with her greatest attraction, her natural wavy hair, to Mary Duster, who is thrilled to death. This came out of a vintage high school. It wasn't really a yearbook, but it was like a memory book they made, and everybody put a sentence of who they were leaving things to. When I first got it, I was like, what are these people doing? This one says, Meta Williging smiling shyly, gives all her chemistry, including broken equipment, personal injuries, and a dilapidated book to Rosemary Elm. I mean, that's almost a journal in itself, don't you think? This one probably fits. You won't really be able to see it, but it's okay. Let's see. Oh, nice catch, huh? Sorry, I've got the sniffles. So what's your weather like out there in the real world? Get this. I like that. So we'll just wrap it around. So I will put some glue here. I'll put glue here. I'm not very exacting, everyone. And I use a lot of glue. I always have this fear of things coming unglued like I am. I've been really unglued since I lost Charlie, so I'm catching up though. I'm getting better. And I will be catching up with. I read all your comments here. I have. From I just have not had it in me to respond to all of them, which is a shameful thing, I know. But it's getting better. So I appreciate you guys being patient and kind and everything else. So I'm going to start anew with these videos and responding again. Whoops, I just put too much, went too far with the glue. We'll see here. I usually glue important things shut when I do these. Oops. Glue here. Okay. Just a little bit of. Okay. Okay. And then here. See, when I'm doing stuff, I have to really pay attention. So I'm sorry if I get quiet. I know I do. In frame, please. Crumple up the lace a little. Oh, I meant to put some. I meant to put a little bit of ink on there. Whoop. My hands and I don't always get along. He's gonna get this back and go, what did you do? Okay. That lace is not showing up very well. Don't watch anybody. Just a little bit of scuffy. Scuff it up. Let's go this side so you can actually see it. How's that? It's not much, but it's just enough for me. So this is a pocket. I better tack down this top part a little bit. Otherwise, your pocket would have holes in it. That's better. So now it's going to behave better. Ta-da! 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 That one. I do like it. So far, so good. But fun. This too. Ta-da! Okay. Well, that's the basics, huh? I love the paper that this comes from. I want to say Graphics 45, but I am not sure. Am I just getting weird? Say yes, but that's what we expect of you. It could be a tab. Eh. Sounded like a sheep, didn't it? Everything doesn't have to be a pocket, right? No, it totally does not go there. Nope. Let's go on the side of the brick. That would kind of be a tab, maybe. Maybe. Put the book page on the back of this baby. Oh my gosh. Next time I have to remember my camera needs to be closer or my desk needs to be closer. I mean, poor Penny's bored. She's so poor girl. Look here. There definitely needs to be something behind here. Put Tracy into use here. Tracy Hudson. See now, how come I couldn't remember that 10 minutes ago or whatever it said? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have this for half an hour, you poor people. All right. Well, you've seen the entrance to my scrap brain and making two fun things in same time. Okay. The S can be opening and closed, so I'll put some boop bits glue. That works. Cover that up a little. Bounce white spots, like white spots. Okay, so this side, look at that. There's a scrap of tape. Sometimes I glue it upside down because it's bent, because it's a retrieved piece, and it won't lay down straight. Oops, forgot I have that open. So you don't really probably won't want that like that. So we'll move it over here. How's that? Better. Hold that corner down. And I end up with ink everywhere it's not supposed to be. There it is. I think that needs to be like a, I think it needs to be right there. You say, Penny? Says, I wish you'd be quiet so I could finish my nap. And I'll make some cute tags that go in all the pockets. Because I just made another one. There's some blue. I'll probably trim that. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe. I really don't want to. See if I can. All of this for one little cute piece of stuff, huh? I think I heard this snap, but it's down. Oh, and this little string, I'll show it. So now on this side, we just need something more than I have. What should we do? I love this little clip. I have no sense of this, that, and the other thing here. Oh, I got book guts. I got all kinds of stuff. Just, oh, for Pete's sake. Hey, Penny. That red. Get this red. This is vintage tape, Scotch tape, and it's how cool is that? Well, that won't work on this side, but this might. It'd kind of be too much over here, I think. Inside. Oh, let's do it. Looks good with the blue. Now I'll probably never get it unstuck. You watch. There. See if this works how I remember it works. Oh. Okay, here goes nothing. It's really sticky. I remember that much. Oh, it's that tape. I think I'm getting a little carried away here. What do you think? Cool. Oh boy, you guys are getting see me at my weirdest. Give me a pile of scraps and look out. Yes, we're gonna do that. Perfect. Perfecto. I might still be doing mouse word madness, huh? So we have a pocket here. We have a pocket here, and I do this because I forget to fill pockets if I don't. And this is, oh, did I make that a pocket? I thought I meant to make this a pocket. Maybe no. Nope. And then a pocket over here so far. So I think I'm gonna leave it right there, you guys. I will finish this up and get it off Sandra. Make sure you watch all of the other artists. They are very, very creative and smart and wonderful, and you'll love them. And I'll take a picture of this when it's done. I gotta fill it up with stuff, so I will do that and make sure you see the finished product. I hope you have a great day. This will be out on Tuesday the 7th. If you live in Wisconsin, go vote. And I will see you all soon. Toodles.